Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with some more Starfield. Who would have thought? And it seems like we need to go to Wagoner's Farm for the Freestar Collective's quest line. And that is exactly what we're gonna do.
Everything checks out. Landing initiated.
Massive starship. Massive starship.
You find farms like this all over the Freestar Collective.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal...
The Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left.
How many men were there?
There were 4, but when they were walking away, I heard them talking like there were others. Maybe there's more out there.
Any reason why someone might want this farm in particular?
Nothing I can think of, no. Truth is, we're in some hard times here. The last harvest was the worst we've had in a long time. Besides, it ain't like there's a lack of available land around here.
You said they looked like soldiers.
That's right. The uniforms look like the ones worn by Freestar soldiers back during the war. They had a certain steel in their eyes. Like men who are used to violence. I was in fear for my life.
If they're planning to come back, they must be somewhere nearby.
Back behind the house there's some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons.
Let's move quick and steady. Heads on a swivel.
Glad to have you along, son.
What's the readout?
Wow. Holy shit, that's stupid. it's obvious that they went into the canyon, and the game is like, oh, it's in the crack.
Sidelines here are terrible. Anything could be ahead. Or behind for that matter.
Definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up on these tiny walls, waiting to snipe at us.
Main quests are definitely scaled to your level.
We got company, I think.
Opto maggots. Oh, Jesus! God damn Christ! Oh. God damn.
You're a natural tracker. You smell that? I bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. Please, be ready.
Stand off. The bank ought to keep the marshal tied up for a while. Wait. You mean that whole thing was a setup to keep the Rangers distracted? We're gonna have some fun.
Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
A firefight here could get messy. Some good old-fashioned talking might be the ticket.
Who are you?
Don't recognize the uniforms. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's like the Major said, everyone's conveniently forgotten. Forgotten our sacrifice. Forgotten how we were betrayed. We'll make them all remember soon enough. I promise you that.
What do you want with the farm?
Oh, it ain't exactly the farm that's special. But that ain't none of your business.
I'm not going anywhere. Not until I get some answers.
You think you're in a position to make demands.
Oh, I am. I am.
Well, I've got news
Definitely.
for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow grave. So, got any last words I should try to remember?
This doesn't need to get violent.
Oh, I think it does.
And here I was worried.
Ain't nothing personal. Damn, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk.
Damn, Sam. You killed everybody.
Just goes to show you that sometimes the good guys come out ahead.
This? Okay.
Are you okay?
This is a normal day's work for a ranger.
Not usually. Most of the bad guys we run into are smart enough to stand down when they see the badge.
So, what makes what do you make of this guy?
No way they're common thugs or hired muscle. The weapons, the training, the steel nerves. No, these guys were professionals. That badge with the #1, I feel like I've seen that before, but it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm good. Not my first firefight.
Really? Guess you've led a pretty exciting life. Maybe the less I know about that, the better. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find something that explains what these guys were up to.
What are we looking for?
Hopefully, we can find something that explains who these guys were and why they were after the Wagner farm.
I'll see what I can find.
Likewise.
Holy shit. I ain't never getting used to that.
528. Damage from robots, fall damage, chance to ignite nearby attackers. There's no way I can get it up. That's not what I mean.
Find anything interesting?
Take a look at this.
Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
Captain Bill, do you require my...
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men?
They were in a canyon, like you said. Unfortunately, it came to violence.
Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm?
Know anything about a stolen Hope Tech ship?
Hope Tech? The cargo ship company? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
We don't know. They wouldn't talk.
So I have no way of knowing if there aren't more coming. Guess I'll start sleeping with a gun nearby. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long.
Gratitude is good, but credits are better.
Excuse me, trainee, but we do not try to extort credits from the people we're protecting. If you have any more trouble, give us a call.
But that's like my whole thing.
Nicely done.
I'm grateful for the good crop we've had this year.
Been farming long?
Since I was old enough to pick up a bucket, yeah. This farm's been in my family for generations. In fact, there have been wagoners living on this farm almost as long as humans have been in the Cheyenne system.
How many wagoners live on Montera Luna today?
As far as I know, it's just me and my dad. This is the one and only Wagner family farm. The only other Wagners on Montera Luna are buried in our family cemetery nearby. Like I said, this farm's been in our family for generations. It's home, and it'll continue to be home as long as there's a Wagner still breathing.
How do you grow here?
Mainly grains and root vegetables.
Not
we
how,
rotate
sorry.
through a few
What?
different kinds. It's good for the soil. Also got some livestock and other animals, mainly to keep us fed. But we sell the extra meat and eggs when we've got them. Not much different from the other farms on Montera Luna, really. Make your way.
Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. I don't think there's anything I need to do here. God damn. Yeah, I want slowly regenerate health. So got 2 more points. Huh? Dude, Starfield crashes at the randomest times. I played entire yesterday to play without crashing. I didn't change anything from yesterday until now. I even used the same cheats as yesterday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Starfield. The game that's crashing is not me. Oh, that's just dumb.
What's the news? What happened? Did you... Well, it's good to see you're all right. It must have been. So who were they? So I have no way of... Guess I'll start sleeping. I can't thank you.
Excuse me, Trey. If you have any more trouble, give us a call.
Oh, I remember where it is now.
Do you have business with the Trade Authority? What brings you to the Trade Authority?
I'm sure something will catch your eye.
I need to use it more. Oh damn. That's a lot. I don't know why I'm keeping this. Fine, I'll keep those. Okay. No more money.
Spacesuit.
Work hard, play hard.
It's really an honor to be able to help out.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done.
Shall we celebrate with a drink?
You did good, but a celebration might be a little premature.
There's still some unanswered questions.
I agree. Until we see the whole picture, we won't know if Miss Wagner is truly safe. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
What I made of them is corpses.
You enjoy the violent stuff, huh? If you have to shoot someone, make sure it's for the right reason. If they open fire on you first, then you're within your rights. But outside of that, violence of any kind should be avoided.
Sometimes people gotta die. But it's no good if you develop a taste for it.
Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm?
They hired someone to steal a ship from Hope Tech.
Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. They also said something about being forgotten. They seemed bitter about it. Resentful. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? Any of that sound familiar?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway.
What was that war?
The war between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective? Worst conflict the settled systems has ever seen. Each side unleashed terrible weapons on the other. And countless people died. The armistice was signed 20 years ago. But a lot of folks still bear their scars.
Could those men be vets?
I suppose it ain't impossible, but it's real damn unlikely. The unit was pretty much wiped out, and the few that survived ended up in prison after a court-martial for disobeying orders. I don't recall how long the sentence was.
What happened at the Battle of Nera?
The 1st Cavalry lost almost all their mechs and soldiers in a big push to take a United Colonies base. They were just about there when a ceasefire order came down. Both sides had just lost too much by then. It was a bloodbath. The commanding officer of the 1st disobeyed the order. He didn't want the lives of his soldiers to be sacrificed for nothing. They court-martialed him, and the rest of the surviving officers, and locked them all up.
Sure doesn't explain why they want Wagner's farm.
No, it doesn't. Just raises more questions. It's a good bet that starship thief can help us get some answers. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to.
The Council of Governors?
The ruling body that oversees the Freestar Collective and the Rangers. The council members are the political and corporate elite of the Freestar Collective, so we have to tread lightly when we're dealing with them.
What can you tell me about Ron Hope?
Proud, stubborn, and smart. A self-made man. He built Hope Tech through blood, sweat, and sheer willpower.
That won't be a problem. I'll do what I have to.
Normally, I'd praise that kind of dedication, but you need to maintain a sense of perspective here. Our authority and our power comes from the Council of Governors. Remember that. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Is it enough?
Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Alright, that's it. Welcome to Hopetown.
We have a clean door, right on the money.
Oh, it's you. Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship.
Well, it is a nice ship, but no, not here to steal it.
Yeah, well, if you want to keep that badge, then don't get any ideas. This old girl and I have been through a lot together. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. Ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
Bethesda games.
Oh, it's you. Please tell me you're...
Marshall sent me.
You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
Are those outlaw ships still in the area?
No, no chance. They took as much of a beating as I did, while outnumbering me 3-1, I'd like to point out.
What do you need me to do?
Repair my ship? Please.
Sure.
Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there.
How about put some credits for my trouble?
You seriously trying to fleece me for credits? At a time like this? You've got a lot to learn about what it means to carry a badge, Deputy.
Nia's right. Rangers are the law, and need to wear the badge with honor.
Who cares?
I'm serious.
I'll help you, but that favor, though.
Don't need to ask for that. I'd have helped you anyway. Since you're new, here's a lesson for you. Rangers look out for each other. Always.
Rangers are a team. No need to curry favor. I could really bend your ear when you got a moment. We need to find Cora and talk with her. She made it sound like it's life or death. We need to find Cora and talk. to next? You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
Hi. Have any new books for me?
What do you think my power's neat, huh?
I'll say. You ever heard of the Mantis, the famous bounty hunter? Some people say the Mantis has superpowers. I don't think that's true, though. They're just really tough and have a cool ship. If you had a cool ship, you'd be like the Mantis, only better. I bet you'd make a pretty great superhero.
That'd make us a pretty neat supervillain, too.
I mean, I guess so. But that's really up to you, isn't it? All the superheroes could be villains, or all the villains could be heroes. Depends on what you do with your powers. Bye!
Thanks for grabbing me. Cora wanted something and I was hoping you could humor her. For me. Cora! Cora! So, what's so important that you needed us?
Thank you for talking to me. I got something super important. Something's wrong with Mom.
You just figuring this out?
No. She's in trouble. It's been too long since she's written me.
Wait, you read each other?
Focus. We need to find Mom. You believe me, right?
How do you know she's in trouble?
We were reading the Count of Monte Cristo together, and she hasn't gotten back to me. She's a slow reader, but it's been too long, even for her. She always sends a message when she's finished, but I haven't heard anything.
This may be serious.
Very serious.
Listen, trust me, Lillian Hart is not in trouble. She eradicates trouble. That's her thing.
This is not normal.
I don't even know where she's stationed, Gumdrop.
Dad. She's on Neon.
I know this is a whopper of a favor to ask, but there will be no end to this until we see Lillian and clear this all up.
If it'll make Cora feel better, no problem.
Thanks. You being willing to do this, it means a lot.
Bring all your guns and armor and stuff. It's going to get serious.
Lillian will be at the Ranger outpost on Neon. That's Jalen, Price's office. So, if she's out, he should be able to help. It should be easy. Of course, sees Lillian, everything will be back to normal.
Proceed to Neon. Wow.
Thanks. That should get me home.
Those outlaw ships still need to be dealt with.
You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
What can you tell me about those ships?
Light armaments, not too fast. Pilots are gifted amateurs, but still amateurs. You'll be outnumbered, but they'll be damaged, which should even things up for you.
Just tell me where they're headed.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
Trade Star Station 34B is under attack. Do not attempt to dock. I repeat, Trade Authority...
And we're locked in.
I bet Cora's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
Yes. Ah, God. Don't go any further.
Are you hurt?
Oh, it's just a flesh wound. I managed to crawl away after getting hit.
I can help you if you tell me what happened.
A couple of spacers docked and started shooting up the place, taking all the goods hostage until someone pays up. You wouldn't mind helping the Trade Authority out, would you? There's a locked safe in the warehouse. High-end goods. Container's got your name on it if you shoot a few spacers on your way in and out.
Any civilians still alive?
I doubt it. I heard them clearing house. Expect to get shot on sight. They don't mess around.
Who's brave enough to rob a Trade Authority?
Brave. Only a spacer would be dumb enough to pull this off. I'm surprised their hunk of ship could even dock.
I get rid of him.
Good. Here's a key. Unlocks the safe in the warehouse. Watch out, it's 0G.
That's a bad sanitation robot. Can't even clean blood. You would think a futuristic sanitation Roomba would be able to clean off any stain.
Now that's just bracing. Kinda nice though.
Rude.
Woohoo! 0G.
Money.
over. Not by a long shot. It's not gonna be your day, pal.
Why is the safe not just floating around?
Your log, I wonder, what are you hiding? You're nothing! Another enemy down.
Wait, what if I didn't have lockpicking?
Never wise to be in my way.
Then I wouldn't be able to go in there?
They're gone. Gotcha! Care package. Wait not, need not. On me! Let's move! Not worth dying over. Found him. Really gets your blood pumping, huh?
Jesus, I'm a bad shot. Oh.
If the stars align, I've been known to explore places like this.
Where's this safe?
This probably leads to the star station.